Welcome to Costa Rica, the Switzerland of Central America, no larger than the state of West Virginia and largely an agricultural nation.
Hello, I'm Mrs. Macaw, and I've lived on the Osa Peninsula for years. Our average age is 50 to 80 years, so I've been around for a while and have watched our peninsula and have been very worried about our future. So much of Costa Rica has been deforested, the victim of the chainsaw. So me and Mr. Macaw and my buddies, the 350 species of birds, 117 species of reptiles, and 10,000 species of insects on the Osa, we're just watching what is going on and so very afraid of our future. We are very lucky to live on the Osa Peninsula, the wilderness area of Costa Rica. But we were becoming endangered also as the chainsaw was moving in. Us macaws fly throughout the forest and all along the coast and watch everything. We love to screech our chorus as we fly and hang out and play in the trees. It was in the mid-'80s that I watched a young man surf. I flew over him many times and watched him on the beach. Then he was gone, and I waited for his return. I guess he didn't live in the Osa. Then one day I saw him surfing again and followed him as he walked along the beach to a house and spoke with a gentleman named Oscar. I heard Oscar tell this young man about some land that was for sale, 150 acres with cattle. The land was owned by a farmer who had cows and was killing our land with the cutting of trees. The farm was located on top of the hill, and the only way to get up there was via this muddy road. This young man negotiated with the rancher for the land, not the cows. The deal went through, and we macaws and all of my buddies were so happy. We watched this young man sit on his new property and knew he would be our friend and help preserve this piece of rainforest that is most beautiful and magical. Now, he didn't live here immediately, but went back to the United States to get some money. He came back to Florida to sell Costa Rican goods at the Martin County Home Show. The Palm Beach Post in Florida did an article saying former Stewart resident considers himself a modern-day Robinson Crusoe. He lives in the jungle. His grandpa helped him sell the stuff. Upon his return to San Jose, he loaded up the Land Rover and headed out with supplies. The road up that hill was almost impossible. Now this is the original entrance. All the supplies had to be carried in. Water lines were started and the garden was getting ready to be planted. I was in my favorite tree and heard their names, Phil and his close friend Barbara, whom he later married. They lumbered their own lumber and built their own home. Phil was an environmentally sound lad and wanted to preserve his land, so he planted many acres of pepper plants and 10 acres of peyote trees. And some banana trees. There was lots of fresh water for everybody to use. We macaws heard him talk and saw the plans for 3 cabinas. He was going to use the pasture land that had already been cleared and then plant all kinds of plants around them and even some almond trees for us. These cabinas placed overlooking the ocean are just perfect for humans to become aware of us macaws and animals and the need to protect our land while enjoying what the rainforest is all about. There would be a restaurant with a kitchen and lots of friendly workers. Phil not only built the house, but also built the furniture for the restaurant. Their original home became a bit weak, so they built another home located in the rear of the restaurant, this time using a concrete base.
Everything was blending into our environment.